Ariana Fletcher once revealed she made over $150,000 per month on the platform, but no longer wants to be the Instagram girl. Honestly, I have no clue who this is, but $150,000 per month definitely caught my eye. So let's read into this. Ariana Fletcher says she is next up to become a billionaire, and she is hoping to reach this feat through her cosmetics line. And I guess she has 5.7 million followers on Instagram. So her Instagram is the real KY Lee sister. Interesting. Fashion Nova, YouTube. Okay, whatever. On YouTube. I wonder how many views she's getting on YouTube. She has 448,000 subscribers. Pretty nice. She doesn't really upload that much, but she gets a really good amount of views per video. So she has over 10 million views on her video. Not bad. Interesting though. I don't really know who she is though, or like what she does. Like what is she known for? Standing in front of a Rolls Royce, okay, promoting products. I mean, she's getting a lot of engagement on her Instagram, like a lot. I'm seeing like 247,000 likes, 329,000 likes, nearly 400,000 likes, 136,000 likes. Like, I'm a little bit surprised that she's not doing some other product business other than like makeup. Like, why not just do something more related to like private content or something? Like 56,000 likes on this one. So, as Afrotech previously told you, Fletcher launched Remedy by Aerie and introduced her rendition of lip glosses and eyeshadows, among other products. Now, Fletcher has shared that she aspires to elevate her brand to billion-dollar status, joining the ranks of Rihanna and Kylie Jenner. I'm coming for number three. I'ma see y'all soon, boo, Fletcher said on an episode of Assets Over Liabilities. Interesting. That sounds like a kind of cool show name. Fletcher has used the power of her influence, which started on social media, to turn eyes into dollars. She can certainly thank platforms such as Instagram for helping her bring her name into the limelight. However, she also hopes her cosmetics line will help her pivot away from the label of Instagram girl because she wants to be taken more seriously in the world of business. Her entrepreneurial goals will also help to ensure her brand security isn't solely tied to social media. Fletcher says she's lost her Instagram page twice, which reminded her to make sure she's making money moves in the real world too. Like, here's the thing: if I was her, right, there's like two ways that I would go about it with her type of following, right? I would create either a membership website of like private content or deals for like special products or whatever, right? Because it just is like a recurring revenue thing so that you could be less reliant on focusing on other things. And at the very least, build up your email list so that your fans, your customers, whatever, are still on that list. And whenever you get something new to offer to them, you could just send it out to them and still generate some sort of revenue. Because a lot of people forget that one of the fastest ways that people made money back then in like early days of like social media or internet or whatever was with a big email list. People would buy like massive email lists and then like spam that email list with a product, and you get like a percentage of that product sale, and you end up making potentially like 20 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand from depending on the email list size, right? Now people just have followers and they do basically the same thing. So she says, I don't want to be the Instagram you know. Like, that's not who I want to be. Like, I'm a real businesswoman and I need people to take me seriously, Fletcher explained on the episode. Now, here's the thing. I think her biggest flaw, just based off this, is that she's so worried about what other people think about her, right? Which might cause her to make choices that are not actually in her best interest, right? Because here's the thing, what's so bad about just making disgusting amounts of money, right? Like, for example, if you stumble upon this, let's say that you were in an opportunity to make, I don't know, let's say $2 million a year, right? Would you care how people look at you or judge you on how you made that money? If it's all legal? Like, if what you're doing is all legal, right? All above board, and you're making 2 million a year, would you really care what other people thought about you? Like, oh, their business isn't that real of a business, blah, 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 blah. That money is real. What you could do with that money is real. The things that you could buy with that money is real. How you can make investments is real. You can put a lot of money into like real estate. You can put a lot of money into stocks. Like, how are you not a real business person if you're making a disgusting amount of money? Like, this is a thing that I think a lot of people struggle with. It's like making a lot of money isn't enough for them. They have to keep on going for something more. When I don't know about you, I would be pretty happy making 2 million a year roughly and being good. Like, yeah, nice, you know? Let's see. So back in 2020, Afrotech had a chance to sit down with the businesswoman. According to her, she makes about $150,000 from Instagram alone per month and has profited over $1 million from the platform by promoting big brands, we reported at the time. However, even back then, she wanted to submit her name in the road of business. Fletcher told Afrotech that the foundation was built when she was a young woman. When I was younger, being able to be around people who had strong business practices showed me the value of my platforms. She previously told Afrotech, unlike some social media influencers, I actually converted my platform into a business that generates money for me. And now it seems she's ready to take it up a notch. Well, here's the thing. I don't think there's anything wrong necessarily with her wanting to like scale up her thing to like have more of like a legitimate business. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think the reasoning behind it may end up backfiring for her. Like, and what I mean by this, if you are doing something for someone else because of their views on you, then you're not really doing it for yourself, which means that it's going to be pretty hard to stick with it and make the best choices. Like, if you're not doing it for your best interest, but you're doing it because you just don't want people to basically judge you or look down on you, you're going to make bad choices eventually. And those bad choices might be some really big bad choices. But seriously though, $150,000 from Instagram per month. How much actually is that per year? So 150,000 times 12 months, 1.8 million. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And that's just Instagram alone, right? That's not anything else, which is crazy. Like, that is so much money. Like, what would you even be doing in your life if you were bringing in $150,000 a month? Like, how would you be living your life? Because that type of income per month, you can pretty much buy anything you want, do anything you want, travel anywhere you want, get the best food, get the best trainers, get the best advisors, get the best employees to help you even make more money. Like, what would you do with that type of income? Right? Because again, this isn't like per year. We're talking about $150,000 per month. Like, and what the average, I think, monthly cost of like living for people in the United States, I think, is about like $2,000 per month average. I think. Like, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I would even do with that type of money. Like, I would basically not change too much of really anything, because I don't have any debt, so I don't really need to worry about much of anything. I'll just probably be doing more of what I'm doing already. But this is a lot of money. Like, to put it into another perspective, you could probably buy a pre-owned Lamborghini or a pre-owned Rolls Royce every single month and not run out of money. Or another way to look at it, you could quite literally buy like a house every single month. Or you could pretty much put like a down payment for like a mega mansion worth like 10 million or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's just some crazy numbers that we're talking about here.